minute.
Yay.
Okay, so this Hangout is now live. Just introducing ourselves. This is part of the Team A, Project Team A Hangout for today, which is the 7th of September 2018. To introduce myself, my name is David Powles. If you want to just go around and introduce yourselves, please.
Yeah, my name's Angela Land.
One at a time, sorry. Amanda.
Amanda Shell.
Right. Angela.
Hi, yeah, I'm Angela Land.
Tracy.
Yep, I'm Tracy Higgins.
Great. Okay, so we've been busy over the last few days, haven't we? We've been busy working, getting evidence towards this Development Week project. Just how have you girls found it? Has it been hard, interesting, challenging? What are your views? Shall I go to Amanda first?
I think it's been quite a nice challenge, to be honest. I thought it's been quite how well we've gelled together, considering we didn't really know each other previously or ever worked together. So I think from that point of view, it's been really, from my personal point of view, it's been really nice working with people, you know, and having a daily interaction, really. And I think from when we first discussed on sort of Monday prior to the team meeting and how we've developed, you know, as a team, I think we've done very, very well. And we've done some really good work, and hopefully, you know, it'll be used.
Mm-hmm. Great. Angela.
Yeah, I agree with Amanda, because it's not often that we get together, so it's been a really nice challenge and exciting bit of project work that we don't really do that often. So it's been really nice to be able to hang out as we call it,
Yes.
you know, over a couple of days this week, and kind of really put a really great project together. And I've really enjoyed it. It's been a little bit challenging fitting in with other things, but it's been a great way to, you know, share all these great new ideas and really put them into place, really. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Brilliant. And Tracy?
Yeah, same. I think, like both Angela and Amanda have said, we seem to all gel quite well, and we all had, like, you know, our own ideas which we've all put together. Amanda, I think, started the ball rolling really with the memory clouds that she started with, and then that got me personally being creative, and yeah, I think we've done okay. And then obviously David's put everything together on the website, so
thank God for David. That's all I can say.
That's fine. Okay, well, that's good. I mean, it's really good to hear feedback and from everybody. You know, obviously, I'm running at the quality side of things for this particular project, and you know, I was really impressed. You know, it's quite a challenge to manage this particular project, but also your own caseloads and your own meetings that you're doing with your own learners. So it's good. I think hopefully something will come out of the information that hopefully we produce, and it might get shared and used by the rest of the team. So that's really good to see.
Yeah, certainly hope so.
I think what I want to do now is we've had a meeting yesterday, and obviously we discussed some areas to finish off. So I know we've all been quite busy again over the last 24 hours producing more evidence. So I've hopefully put together on our website all the information that you girls have put on. I know there's a couple of things to finish off, and I think the idea of now this meeting is just to look through the website and decide, you know, if we're all happy with how it's presented and then the information and the order, and if anyone have any opinions and think it should be changed, feel free. This is an open session, open meeting for everybody to.
What I'll do is very much like before. I'll make notes of what we're deciding and stuff, and then I'll cascade that out if there's anything that needs tweaking on anything that we've produced, really, because it'd be quite good to have an open opinion. The first thing I wanted to ask about was the A-team picture. Are you happy to go ahead with the A-team picture? Would you
Angela.
like that up
I'm
on the
happy.
page?
Go with it.
Very happy.
Tracy.
Yeah, I mean,
Why not?
I just thought it
yeah, I'm quite happy to go with
needed
it.
a bit of light-hearted
Thought it
fun.
was-
I was just absolutely gutted
Yeah.
it didn't come out as light as what I'd hoped. But I did have giggles making it, I have to be honest. I think I'm a bit of a child at heart.
So let's
we
have a
go
look at
into
that,
the-
shall we? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the screen with you, and I think
Lovely.
we can talk about it as we go through it and mention that famous picture, and then so everyone's going to get a view of this now, and hopefully we can put our own opinion. So I'm just going to click on the screen share button, ladies.
Okay.
So can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes, now. Lovely.
Perfect.
So
Yes.
I'm just going now onto the front page. And
There we are.
hey,
There we are.
so you can see now at the top you've got the a motif, name, and then the headings at the top here.
I'm not seeing the full screen, unfortunately. Can you scroll down a little bit, will it?
What do you see? Oh,
That's it.
Yeah,
can you
that's better.
ladies, can you see full screen?
Yeah.
Yep, lovely.
Is that I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move. So at the top you've got the tabs.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got all the tabs which we require. And this is obviously the home page. The home page, we've got a lovely I don't know if you can see my mouse moving, but yeah. We've also got the lovely picture. Like I say, it's a bit, like say, Amanda, it's a little bit shame it's not quite as
clear as what we'd like.
clear, but probably in some ways it might be quite good. Doesn't show our faces so much.
A blessing, really.
Yeah. So, and then just moving down, I put on the and I don't know, it'll be interesting to see if it plays. We'll see.
Oh, great! You managed to get it.
Don't know. Can you hear it?
Not yet.
If you click on, you might better hear it from mine.
Oh, hang on.
No.
I don't know whether you can hear that, but you should be able to click on the on it, and then you'll hear that. Then
try it when it's not shared.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Try music. Okay. So that's the actual A-team theme, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. So I can tick that off. Smash him.
If it's not working, well, it's working on this preview here, so hopefully, fingers crossed,
Might be
it will
just
work.
shared.
So that's, I couldn't put that anywhere else. So I put that there, and then obviously these lovely photos. Descriptions.
God.
Tracy, I love your sunglasses, Tracy.
Look,
Very nice.
cool, Tracy.
Yeah, it took me a while to find that because I was contemplating the black cat, and then I thought, well, no, that's not really. So there's not very many photos of me about. So yes.
Well, you see, you could have done what I did. It was just taking a shot with your phone, or
David, I don't take good photos.
No, nor me, but it's fine.
I do not take good photos, so that was the best one I could find.
Oh, okay, well that's cool. But it makes you that mysterious with your sunglasses on, anyway. So that's
yes.
Angela, that looks a very professional photo, Angela.
Yeah, you do. You look beautiful.
No, that's just one that I randomly got, which I found that's half decent of me. The rest are shocking. So this is deep in this one.
Oh, that's good. They're all good. So photos, description, and that's the homepage. Just a snapshot of
Really good.
who we are.
Yeah, really happy with that, Dave. You've done really well on that.
Good. So then we come to the next section, which is the project overview. So basically, at the beginning, I've just put what we were challenged to do. With the activities and what they should include. And I've just put below, we've shown how we prepared and achieved each step through the communication. So, and I've attached the documents that you've sent me, Mandy, and just put explain what they are.
Lovely.
And
because that's effectively all we needed was an overview, wasn't it, of how we got from A to B, really.
Yeah.
So these are the communications and where we got the different the mind maps.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Hangout, and then obviously today's Hangout will be attached onto this one as well, hopefully.
Okay.
So that's the project overview.
Okay, so there's just one thing to do with that then, Dave. So after today is to upload this Hangout. Then that should be it. Yeah. Lovely. So that's task 1. Okay.
Right. So task 1 is completions. So I like backgrounds. I think it's a bit plain white plain white background is boring. I don't know why. I just thought I'd go with the different things. So the completion plan overview. I think you can still see the writing clearly. So
do you reckon you might need to make it a little bit bigger, the writing? It looks quite small.
Yes, I can do for sure.
What does the rest of you think? Do you reckon it just looks a little bit small?
Not for me, it doesn't personally, but
no. I mean, can you scroll down a bit, David, and then?
Yeah.
I think if you make it bigger, it might not fit on.
That's the trouble, isn't it?
Well, it does expand. It's not.
Okay.
It's not limited. It's a text box, so that you can put more text in. It'll just expand. So
maybe after,
but you can make a note of that, Mandy, to bigger font size.
Yeah, no problem. It doesn't need to be very much bigger. I'd only say probably one up, but it just looks quite small.
Yeah. You're probably going to say that for all that, because I literally I copied it and pasted it from your document.
Well, that I sent over. Yeah.
You sent over, yeah. Because I felt it was better to copy and paste it onto here directly, as opposed to just attaching as the document, because I think if you have all the document, it doesn't look very professional.
Yeah, no, so it looks nice too, doesn't it?
More presented better on the screen like this. So
no problem at all.
Okay, so that's the introduction, the overview, and then obviously some of the work within the completions we've done. So the functional skills, English and maths delivery. Which I don't know whether I don't know, because you can click on the link to open it up. Hopefully it should open it up. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously I've just gone through, used some of the information from Lucy's skill check information, and then sort of follow that on with the extra support. Now, we've got, and I know, Mandy, you've attached the specialist, functional skills specialist information on the next slide below. So, because obviously that was one of the questions they're probably going to come back to us with at the beginning. Was
I haven't attached any.
No, I did.
That's right, because you should have had
It'll be
two:
on-
the functional skills specialist
Yes.
and
standards and framework specialist.
Yeah. Lovely.
So anyway, so
They've-
that's the English one. There's a maths one as well for that one.
Lovely.
Delivery, and then there's the troubleshooter below that, which you can see now. So functional skills troubleshooter will give options for helping complete struggling learners, and then you've got your functional skills troubleshooter specialist. I mean, I've attached it as a document because it's 2 pages. I think it's better to keep it as a document as opposed to trying to copy and paste, because I don't know if you can put charts onto these ones. So
yeah, no, I think it's fine with how you've projected it. Gives them another overview, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's the functional skills troubleshooter for functional skills, and then the standards and framework troubleshooter specialist below that.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
So,
very happy with that first page.
Happy with that.
Good. Okay. Then you've got.
I do apologise. I've got 2 dogs fighting. Excuse me, 2 seconds.
That's all right.
Oh, there's only so much of that I can cope with.
So just scrolling down the screen then. So you've got the evidence collection plan. Now, I was trying to be a bit fancy, but because Mandy, what you put on your document, you put the photo, or the image rather, in between the heading and that. Obviously you can't put images onto the into the text box, so I decided to make it as a background, because I thought it was a good image.
I got you.
But obviously it does in some ways, clash a little bit with the main text. But I think like with the previous one, I think we could make the text bigger as well.
Yeah, I just think only a tad, but I just think it would look better.
Yeah. So anyway,
I can just see that admissible. Is that out of sync a little bit?
Yeah.
Which one? Sorry. Oh, admissible.
Admissible.
That was on that was the same one on. Yeah, that's just literally. I took that from your page, Mandy. I couldn't really go on.
That's exactly how it is on the when I got off of Google Images.
Yeah, so I decided, well, I'll leave it like that, because, well, I couldn't do anything with it. So
I quite like the fact about the 5 steps.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I did. That's why I thought I'll leave it as a background.
Right. Yeah.
So then you've got the VQ manager progression, the matrix for the VQM. I don't know why. It's really weird, because when I did this matrix, I did it in multicolored, but then when I attached it onto here, it just went to a yellow. But actually, when you open it up, it usually changes anyway. So it's just one of those things. But the information, you may well have looked already. I don't know, but the I presented it as a form of looking like progression. So want to progress. So this is why I've used the arrows to show that. And I've just literally just used the information that we discussed. It's not a chart. We're not putting month by month. We're just showing how we want them to progress. So obviously the framework standard. Some quals still have principles attached to them, and obviously then the functional skills.
Yeah. It's an expectation, isn't it, of what
it's an
what we're looking
expectation.
for, really.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you know, so that is
Really good.
that's that one. Then you've got. I put a screenshot because I thought just to allow who it is that the VQM manager allows us progression, because you can get a screenshot of the different things that the VQM can do for us in terms of showing progress summary. Let me just click onto it to open up bigger. Hopefully. So let's click. So this is taken from the web page, but yeah, it just shows progress summary, unit summary, qualification progress, and progress review. So this is the learners visual, if you like, and then below it says the tutor visual. So what I was saying on here, it allows us to monitor learner progression as well as allowing the learner to see where they are. So together they can then use that information and for development purposes or for learning sessions to aid the whole completion and evidence collection. Then we've got the workbook, one of the workbooks. Obviously we'll attach the other workbook afterwards. So we've got a workbook on managing conflict within a team, which is really well done. Well done for that, Mandy. Well done.
Yeah. Pleasure. I enjoyed doing it.
Sorry?
I said I quite enjoyed doing it. I like writing courses. Workbooks.
Yeah.
You like conflict?
Yeah. I've had enough of them in my life. I'm through now.
Yeah. So managing conflict, I've included the missed opportunities section within this as well. So well done everyone that contributed to that. So I will also include that workbook, maths workbook in.
I'll put that down there.
Here afterwards. So to attach the maths workbook.
Yeah.
Would it be worth a mention that all evidence is subject to IQA and EQA verification, and should be valid, authentic, reliable, and what the IQA looks for, maybe?
Where
would you want to put that?
Well,
probably at the end. I think
the thing is, you've also got on here the 5 rules of evidence.
Believable, reliable, complete.
Believable, reliable. I know it's not authentic.
Admissible, yeah.
Admissible. I don't think we need to necessarily put more than what's already there, personally. But whatever I'm open to ideas.
That's fine then, yeah. I just thought it would finish it off to say that, there is a possibility that some quality assurance, either internally or externally, would then check the evidence is,
What I'll do, once I've got Angela, your work onto there, I could always put something at the bottom as a final final box with related stating that fact. Okay.
I think it just closes the task off.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Okay, well,
it only has to be 2 sentences, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. No problem. I've made a note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Right. So that's task 2. Task 3 is very short because it's a standardization chart for our team, isn't it? Really. So as far as I can see, I've just put. We've produced a standardization plan of CPD activities for the next 12 months for TSB Learn tutors. So again, I've just attached that development plan there. I don't see it. Do we need to add any more to that? I can't see what else we need to put.
I think the only
See, go on, sorry.
The only thing possibly would be, I don't know, either times or resources needed. Apart from that, you've got everything that we need to do on there.
Yeah.
You know, is set out ideal, really.
Yeah.
See, I looked at doing 1 sheet per month, but then I thought, well, if we wanted to do that, then I could do that as well. But I just thought a 1 sheet with the blue saying what it was and then the orange saying how it could be done, just to show the different types so that we're not doing the same repetitive type of thing month on, you know. So that was the idea behind that. But as you say, if you wanted a sheet per month, but again, you're sort of tied because you don't know what is in the pipeline for the next 12 months.
I don't think you'd want it per sheet.
But I think you've kind of outlined the main core areas that will all need to be constantly being refreshed on and looking at. So and it's very clear.
That's really all you can sort of do, isn't it? Really, without us being in the know of what's in the pipeline, then
exactly.
I think we should just stick with how it is. I
think so.
More. It gives you a snapshot overview of the development plan for the next 12 months, and I think, you know, like you said, Tracy, you know, we don't know what's going to be coming up, you know, over the next 12 months. So
is there anything in there to do with, you know, when they come out and do their observations on us?
No.
But again, they in like November to March to do them then.
But that's it, and they're random, aren't they? They're not normally planned in for us.
Is it? But
I think
I've got the appraisals and the one-to-ones on.
Yeah.
Did I put that on? I'm sure I did.
Can't say for sure. Neither, can we really?
Well, yeah, you can't say for sure when you're, because that's quite spread out throughout the year, depending on.
I think really just ongoing CPD and you know, with regards to those, whether it be hangouts, company policies, quizzes, you know, your safeguarding workshops and updates. I think it's overview. It's covering most areas.
Exactly.
You can go into more detail, but
I don't think so. It's enough. That I think.
I think I mean, it'll be interesting to see what others put in, but I think we've covered most of the ground with that one. So I mean that's task 3, and then obviously the last one is the feedback that they will complete when they've.
Very interesting to see.
Well, yeah, I did see this morning that Steve Starling had been on, and it said Steve Starling edited. So
I saw that.
I don't know what he edited or what.
Yeah, I saw that the last person had edited was Steve, and I'm like, oh.
So whether he was just being nosy.
Maybe he's not tampering with anything.
Yeah, well, that's exactly.
So should we do a general recap then on what's left to do?
So I'm just going to wait a minute. I'm just going to come back to my screen.
Okay, lovely. Because I've jotted down some notes.
Right, so I've just stopped the screen now so that we can come back and see all faces. So
lovely. Okay.
Well, I'll send that email now to you, David, with the maths practice test and the workbook.
So, Dave, in relation to yourself, then, all there is to do is to upload this Hangout after.
Yes.
Upload the workbook from Ange, and then just change the font to slightly bigger. Then that's pretty much done. And obviously, you've got to upload this Hangout. Trace, you're done, dusted. Nothing left on the agenda, love. I'll stop emailing you 50,000 times now. I promise. You can all get a weekend away from me.
It's as you say, it's been unexpected, but really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, it made a nice change, and we've had a giggle too, you know. So
exactly.
Once you've uploaded that workbook, my daughter, that's pretty much everything that you've all done and dusted them. So
Good.
We've pretty much hit all the tasks. So
Yeah.
just really, really, really well done, because it has been hard over the last few days. I have emailed you 50,000 times and sent lots of different tasks and things. And David, you've got patience of a saint, because I think I must have emailed you about 30 times today. So
Yeah, at least.
and you know, really well done for sort of leading and chairing this hangout, because I'm not going to have been very good at doing any of that. And I just think you've done a smashing job on the site. So really well done. You put up with me nagging, and you've done a really good job on the site. So that's really good going.
Thank you, Mandy. Thank you very much. Thank you, project manager.
Yes.
Well, great. Well, there's nothing else to add, ladies.
I don't
Have
think
a lovely weekend. I think we've all earned a few pints.
it now.
Great. Well,
Yeah,
I'm going
where
to
are you
stop this broadcast, and congratulations, well done, and we'll add this
Well
to
done,
our
everybody.
website.
Thank
So
you, everyone.
thank
Thank
you.
you.